So 4th of July is coming up real fast. So happy 4th. I almost didn't share this video because I felt like the research was a bit too late, but I thought about it. I was like, you know what? If you take these ideas and concepts and design ahead, this is part of the research because you want to understand what is making sales right now. Okay, what's making sales right now? And then what can you do for the next holiday? Especially with America's turns 250, right? And then you see all these patriotic designs and animals and everything that I'm sharing with you in this video. You see all that stuff and what is making sales. So if you're thinking ahead, we can say that, you know, football's approaching Halloween. It's like, believe it or not, now's the time to start designing for Halloween and getting ahead. And my goal with this video is to help you understand that. What is selling right now and what you can do to get ahead of the competition. So I'm going to show you these niches. I'm going to show you the competition score, and I'm going to show you the prompt idea behind every single niche. And remember, your goal is not to copy this. Your goal is to make your own unique original version and understand what's making sales right now. And if it's your first time here, my name is RJ Martinez. I've been doing print on demand for over 8 years, been selling online for 10. And I do this full time. Every week I come on here and share research with you so you don't have to spend hours digging in this stuff on your own. If you get any value out of this video, all I ask is you smash that like button because it really does help me push this out to more people. I got a free research spreadsheet down below in the description too. I'll remind you about it in a second. Let's jump into it. Okay, so now keep in mind right here, I feel like this is going to be like an evergreen style t-shirt for, it's not going to sell like, I want to say for the next 2 years, but it's going to sell like, I feel like it's going to turn into like a souvenir style t-shirt. Is that what I'm saying? Okay, when it comes to certain things like this, it's a big event. It's, you know, I don't think people understand how big this is. I'm not sure if you're looking at the buying power, how many people are generating sales and designs are going viral right now. They're still trying to get the last minute sales in. You're going to see that this is for July 4th, Friday. So you can see right here, shipping time is still, you still have time. This will probably be the last day when me recording this video for you to get designs up. But to make it for July 4th is what I'm saying. But I feel like after a week or even after a month, it still may make sales. Okay, this is like a big event. Now, the first thing I'm thinking about when I see this right here, you can see the American flag right here is, so America 250th. Now, think about this, like what other hobbies you can do here. Okay, so there's fishing, there's hunting, there's different types of fishing, right? So I'm thinking of different like hobbies, different ideas that you can do here. This would be big right here. Now, if we come down here, go ahead and look at the BSR, you can see that it's crushing. It's making a lot of sales. Okay, it's still generating a good amount of sales, which is crazy in the last 30 days, this amount of sales. Now, there was another one right here, 250 years, 1776 to 2026, and it has a US flag. That one's really nice. You can see the competition score here, 1,000. Now, it's crazy because of the amount of demand here. There's definitely going to be a good amount of demand when it comes to anything close to this holiday. One thing you can do as far as patriotic stuff, when it comes to stuff like this, patriotic stuff, it's going to sell all year long. So if you can just think of just a fishing shirt and without it saying 250th or anything like that around American, you can use the American flag, but fishing and American flag, that niche right there, just alone is probably doing really good by itself all year long. We come over here, I see this is the prompt that I put in here. All right, can you see that? This is the prompt that I put in there to get this design. America's 250th. See that one? 250th America. The year. Pretty clean. All right, next one. So something like this, for example. Okay, this is not saying, okay, 4th of July all over it. This is just a stethoscope with a ribbon, okay, a bow with the American flag. Something like this is an evergreen style design. I'm pretty sure it's going to make sales around Christmas time. But every time 4th of July comes along, it's going to make even more sales, okay? Or any specific holiday or someone's birthday, anything like that, this would be a really good idea. Something like this is a great idea to create. And if you look at, look at the sales velocity, okay? This is something that's going to be like an evergreen design for sure. It's at 132K, which is amazing. What other designs you can do right here? I feel like anything with occupations and pride, doctors, any type of doctors, nurses. There's a whole list of different types of doctors that you can do here. I was creating some designs today and going over a few different concepts and different ideas. So I feel like when you're looking at this type of stuff, is understand like what people are proud of. Firefighter, policeman, nurse, ambulance. Like there's so many different ideas. Dentist. There's so many different ideas that you can do right here. All right, we come over here. We have a result of 176. And if you go down, you're going to see like the other ideas, the other concepts here. Then we come over here into ideogram. This is the prompt right here that I put in to get this design. All right. Pretty cool. Furl but free. So the 4th of July trend is it's crushing it right here, obviously, right? Where everything that I'm sharing with you just seems like pushing towards that. But like I said, it doesn't say 4th of July on it. It doesn't say like anything like that. So this one doesn't say more, nothing like 250. This is more of a evergreen style design. Now, what else can you do here with this raccoon? We know that it's doing good for 4th of July. Can we go ahead and go on with Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, stuff like that? This will be a really good idea. We see that it's working for this holiday, right? What is the next holiday? What's going to work for? What ideas and what concepts that you can do over there? Okay, I'm thinking like a jack-o'-lantern, a candy basket, anything like that would work really good when it comes to like a raccoon right here. Okay, so just want you to think of different ideas, different keywords you can possibly do here. Plug that into ChatGPT to figure out like what other ones, or Code AI to figure out what other concepts you can come up with and design towards Halloween. We come over here, look at the BSR. It's definitely crushing, making a lot of sales. And we come over here of this guy right here, the red, white, and Furl. Okay, it's 51K. I've seen this guy all over. He's on all over Etsy. He's all over the internet right now. But something like this, I've seen a few shops already on Etsy that are designing for this already for Halloween. So think about that. People are getting ahead of this, and this style right here was selling last year like crazy. This little guy right there, that style with the concept was selling like crazy. We have a result of 611, and then we come over here. This is the prompt idea that I put in. And you can pause it, take a screenshot of it too as well. And then Furl but free. That's a solid one. That's a solid one. That's cool. Now, if you want weekly research done for you, I offer a service called the Top Research Design Vault. You get access to over 20 profitable niches every single week. Okay, this is going to include the niche. This is going to include the keywords. This is going to include the competition, the link, and the prompt idea for every single one. And then the idea and the different angles that you can create your own unique original design too as well. Because I'm sharing it with you doesn't mean you go out there and copy it. And if your design's in here and you made it to the list of my weekly research that I offer for free on my YouTube channel, congratulations. But just that means you're doing pretty good and making a lot of sales. And I have people reach out to me that I made sales off of the research that you're sharing, because this is the same research that I personally do over the time of me doing print on demand over 9 years, right? And just understanding the concepts and different ideas and then applying them to myself and then sharing them. It's just like, just different ideas, different concepts, right? There's several different ways you can enter a niche. You see something that's selling and making a lot of sales, you want to understand why and how you can create your own unique design from that. Okay. It's not just copy that person's design and create your own. That's not how that works. But if you want to sign up for the Top Research Design Vault, that's going to be down below in the description. It's only $10 a month and you get access to over 2,000 niches when you sign up already. And then you get 20 niches every single week after that consistently. All right, next idea, red, white, and moo, Highland Cow. Okay, this is a cool one right here. Now, this is more of push towards 4th of July, right? Something like this. But the Highland Cow, just in general, like what else can you do next here? We know that it's doing really good July 4th. Okay, we're definitely going to do good for Halloween too as well. So that would be like one of the up and coming big events that I would definitely get ahead of right now. So we know this niche is doing good. That's one thing too. Just I'm sharing it with you here. What other animals that you can do? Okay, now what other animals can you do for Halloween? Okay, we know it's doing good here. Push it forward a bit. What other concepts can you think of? Think of all the different animals. We look at raccoons already. You can Highland Cow, like it's a popular one. Those are two popular ones right now that are doing. Capybara, right? Capybaras are doing really good too as well. And if you look at this BSR, it is doing pretty good. Okay. Every single year, this is probably most likely going to do some sales. It says US 250, switch that to 251, maybe keep the trend going or just do something else right there. Okay. Now, if we come over here, a result of 222, and you can see the other Highland Cows. Now we come over here. This is the prompt. And also too, I have a free download with all these niches down below in the description. If you want to check them out and see how I do research every week, I have a nice spreadsheet down below in the description. This is what the spreadsheet looks like, and you get access to, the different ideas, the prompt suggestions, and then every single niche and the competition score and the links for every single one. So let's keep this pushing. If you're getting any value out of this video, make sure you smash that like button because it helps me create more content like this for you guys for free. And then check this one out. Red, white, and moo. These are cool. Really solid ones. Really cool. That's cool. All right, next one, red, white, and dew. Now, pregnancy shirts. Okay, this is the thing with pregnancy shirts. They do good pretty much for every single holiday. I know Halloween, I have a pregnancy shirt that does really good. It's a top seller. And for 4th of July, this is another one. These are top sellers. For Christmas, there's top sellers. For Thanksgiving, there's top sellers. So the pregnancy niche in general does really good. And like I said, the one way to do that and to get ahead is mixing those niches. So pregnancy, you're looking at the actual design itself. Okay, you can see what they're doing here: the hot dogs, the baby feet, the pacifier, the rocket, the star, the cherries. It's a fun style design right here. And come down, look at the BSR. Look at that thing's cranking, still cranking. And they put the price up. They have it at $69.99. They put the price up to $19.99. It's doing really good, making a lot of sales. Come over here. You can see there's quite a few other ones here. The different ideas: red, white, and dew. 269 results. And then if we come over here, we look at the design. Here is the prompt idea right here. Solid. And then here are the other ideas and designs right behind it. Now, like I said, if you want more research shared with you every single week and delivered to you, I have the top research design vault. That's going to be down below in the description. And then if you want the free access to the niches that I'm sharing inside of this video right here, you're going to get the nice little download down below, and that's free right there. Go ahead and sign up for that. My goal is to help you understand what is selling, what's making sales, and why it's making sales, and then how you can leverage it into your own niche or into your business so you can make even more money, right? That is the main goal here. And don't forget to smash that like button, because it helps me create more videos like this and shows me that you guys like this type of video. And if you want more research done for you, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching, and I will come out next week. Make sure you subscribe to my channel with notification bells on. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment down below, and I'll come out next week with another research list for you. Peace out.